Floodlands was one of the first tracks that we had demoed in its entirety, at least instrumentally. We were trying to write something sort of mid-tempo and epic, with sort of grandiose Viking era Bathory sort of feel to it. It's got a slight nod to When the Levee Breaks. The vocals were took a wee bit more work to put together. Initially we had this sort of like single vocal melody which had an inexplicable resemblance to La Isla Bonita by Madonna, which was kind of strange and obviously didn't work. We sort of finalised it in the studio. We sort of figured that because the song had such an epic feel to it, that the vocals needed to sort of step up and match that sort of vibe. In the end, there's a 5-part harmony there, doubled up, so there's 10 voices.
At the edge of no return.
Unusually with this track, I sort of knew early on, even though like we only had maybe 1 or 2 songs written, including Floodlands, I sort of knew that it was going to be central to the rest of the record. So for example, we knew that there was going to be a video, we knew it should be a single, because we just had a feeling about this track. When Floodlands was finished, it sort of provided a keystone for the rest of the record, so that helped us sort of navigate the rest of the writing process, where we wanted the songs to go, what sort of things we wanted to do. Lyrically, Floodlands was sort of initially inspired by the migrant crisis, and I suppose just the human tragedy of the vast movement of people forced to flee their homes through war or persecution or climate disasters. All these things that we were seeing horrible images of, and so yeah, sort of the element of human tragedy is the main theme of that track. And the title, I guess, is kind of a nod to Floodland by Sisters of Mercy, which is one of my favourite albums, but also it was just sort of in keeping with the image that kind of came to mind whenever the instrumental version of the track was written. It seemed to conjure up particular themes within my mind whenever we were putting it together.